Okay, so continuing on, it was established what these women were about after the initial meeting, but it was confirmed after the club incident. So we were still acquainted with them. Well, I wasn't so much. My roommate more or less was, because she played sports with them, but I wasn't. And it got to the point where all of a sudden, um they were turning on me for whatever reason. In retrospect, I didn't think about it then, because to me it was still like high school shit. But the ringleader, again, people would treat you a certain way when they're attracted to you and they know they cannot have you. And I think that was the case. Secondly, as time progressed, and mind you, um, they didn't come out and say what they were. You could tell by their actions what they were. You walk like a duck, quack like a duck, you a duck. And it wasn't just how they dressed. It was their mannerisms and things like that, other things of that nature. One night I was in the room and another athlete came in and she was explaining to me, she plays soccer. She was like, I don't like hanging around them. And she was like, they do these kind of things. She's like, I'm not into that. And she liked me. And she was like, I'm not into that shit. So I don't want to hang with them. And she actually hung out in my room, and I never told my old roommate, what was what. But anyways, segueing off of that, one of the trio who I said had transferred from another school in Louisiana, she came and she was a nice person. Don't get me wrong. She was the sweetest person, but I think they rubbed off on her, and she wasn't ever bad. I'll give her that, but she was very cliquey, and to me, that spoke a lot in college. I mean, in college, you find out who you are, but I guess for certain people, when you're still in your early 20s, your mindset is like high school. You have cliques, which I didn't have. I had people I hung around, but I mean, we never had a clique. But anyway, seg on to this. Another guy comes in. All of a sudden, we get a football team, because the school I went to, there was only tennis, soccer, those kind of sports. It didn't have traditional football like many colleges or universities do. So by the time I got there, they introduced the football team. And um, lo and behold, there were some other kids. The guy I was dating was there, but later on another semester, this guy comes and he's interested in one of the trio who happens to be a lesbian. And I was a president of the Black Student Association at that time, and some of them were members, but he was just adamant about this one member of the trio, the lesbian trio, that he was interested in. And she was not interested in him no more than the man on the moon. And he just kept talking like, you need to fix me up with her. You need to fix. I'm like, first of all, I don't talk to her. And I was like, second of all, she's not interested in you. I don't know if you noticed, but she's not interested in you at all.